Everyone needs it, everyone wants it, everyone is trying to look out for it. That is confidence. It's a very necessary leadership and self-leadership skill. Today, we want to look at that and see what can we do about that. You're a self-leadership channel where you'll learn all about leadership and self-leadership, tips and tricks, and some things that always work with my clients. Welcome to my channel. I'm Linda Milun. I'm an accredited life and leadership coach. When it's about confidence, the first step is to ask yourself, how do you define confidence? Not everyone connects with confidence, the same traits, the same behavior, whatever you picture. But there are some similarities. It has a lot to do with how you carry yourself, how you speak about yourself, your posture, so many factors. In my experience, 3 factors play an important role into your confidence. One is identity. Who are you? What do you know already about yourself? Where are you sometimes confused? What makes you you, and who do you want to be? Knowing yourself is very, very essential to grow in confidence. So self-awareness is something you should not neglect if you are seeking out to grow in your confidence. The more you know your flaws, your skills, your advantages, and your weaknesses, the more you will be able to navigate yourself, to choose in which areas need growth, in which areas you are doing very well. So celebrate the things you're good at. Think about how can I maintain or grow in that, and think about where am I weak, where do I have negative behavior, negative traits, and how can I improve that. It can be sometimes as simple as you have a poor body posture. I promise you, if you start working on your body posture, it will impact already how people see you, how they perceive you, and how you carry yourself. In the end, sometimes we need our body to intervene if our behavior and emotions do not do what we actually want them to do. Self-awareness is strongly connected to our self-leadership. Another word for self-leadership is personal mastery. Here, it's not about perfection, but about mastering the different areas in your life so that you like what you see at the end of your days. And mastering your own life, mastering your emotions is your responsibility, no one else's. As you can't change someone else and their behavior and their thoughts, same others cannot change you. You are responsible for your behavior, and that's okay. Mastering your own life is your own personal matter, even if it includes and impacts not only a personal but also your professional life, and it will. The more you grow personally, the more it will help you improve your professional life. You're responsible for the choices, responses, and reactions. Whatever direction you choose, in the end, it's up to you. Even when it's about obstacles, it's up to you. How do you handle the obstacles? How do you deal with difficulties in your life? Growing in self-leadership and knowing who you are and knowing how to lead yourself will, in the end, help you to grow in confidence. Furthermore, for confidence, you need a healthy amount of self-respect. And with self-respect, by no means we are talking about narcissistic traits. Self-respect has not necessarily something to do with how others treat you, but more to do with how you treat yourself. Without self-respect, it will be tough for you to become confident. So how much do you respect yourself? Are you investing in yourself what is needed to be a decent human being? Are you placing healthy boundaries because you need to maintain your own well-being and work-life balance? If you look at your life right now, what needs to shift? Where do you need to set boundaries, and where do you need to stop something to make sure that you are living with a healthy amount of self-respect? Which leads us to the next point: self-efficacy. Believing in your ability to achieve or accomplish something will definitely impact your confidence in a strong way. If you believe that you can facilitate the behavior you need to lead your team or build up your company in a positive and powerful way, you will walk in confidence while doing that. The big question is, how can I grow in self-efficacy? And there's one thing that some people do not like to hear, but as everything in life, it takes practice. One thing that could help you to grow in your self-efficacy are your core beliefs. Uncover your core beliefs. What do you believe about yourself, the world, and everyone and everything around you? If you have a lot of limiting thoughts, then that needs your work. The more you reduce limiting and unhealthy and negative thoughts, the more you will grow also in valuing, respecting, appreciating, and leading yourself. Things that can help to grow in this are role models, a good support system, experiences, mentoring, and coaching, just to name a few. Let me give you a few examples. If you have not a good support system, you will probably have more people in your life who are nagging, who are criticizing, who are doubting, etc. So if your current system around you is not very healthy and not uplifting you, then the question is, how can you grow or create a support system that is good for you, where people encourage you? Encouragement and uplifting and a good support system doesn't mean that they always tell you what you want to hear, but they will do it in a way that helps you to grow in a healthy manner. Not condemning you, not being destructive, but being constructive. This may take time, and people will not randomly, miraculously always knock your door and say, I want to be in your support system. You need to look out for the right people around you. You need to be intentional about reaching out to people where you feel like they could be a good support person for you. Withdraw a bit from people who are completely unhealthy to you, but that doesn't mean you have to completely cut them off. Just withdraw so that you have a healthy boundary. But you need to be intentional, and you have to look out for people. I was the one who usually went to people and said, can you mentor me? Can you coach me? Can you be part of my support system? I built up my support system. I handpicked the people in my support system. Over time, it can be that more people join and some people will leave that support system again. There are different ways how things can change. However, you are the creator of your support system. It can happen that people come up to you and say like, I want to be there for you and support you, but it is not the majority of time. Don't wait for someone else to come to you and say it to you. Reach out to people. Be intentional about it. New things will help you to step out of your comfort zone. A lot of growth happens when you are out of your comfort zone. Stepping out of your comfort zone will help you to actually bring yourself in a place of maybe discomfort. Challenge yourself to new things. It can be something very simple, like read a book about a topic you always want to read and be disciplined about it. If you have a hard time being disciplined about it, then set yourself a goal. Just fill your head with good stuff. Furthermore, meet new people. If you're only sitting around and you are not open up for new people, it will be very tough for you to meet also people you would want to have in your network. Go to conferences where there are most like-minded people. Travel to new places if possible. It doesn't always have to be outside of your country. It can be also a place nearby. The more you understand yourself, the more you know about yourself, the more you try out new things and you face also things that are maybe very challenging, the more it will help you to become more confident. I want to encourage you. If you don't have a mentor, a coach, or a consultant, someone who helps you with your development, growth, where you have a safe space to speak and to grow, then take advantage of it. Contact me or another coach you feel comfortable with. I'm happy to help you. This was today a time filled with a lot of insights, tips, and concepts. I'm sure there was something in it for you. Hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for the coming videos. There will be always something new on this channel in the coming weeks. Thank you for watching.